guys, it's Ghosdee. Welcome back to my channel. This week I'll be sharing my favorite needle drop moments in horror movies. While film is a passion of mine, music has always been my first love, and I've often find that a lot of the times a soundtrack or score can often influence my love for a film. Music is powerful, music is moving. You can really use music to further tell the story of a film, and I think that's just pretty fucking cool. I've been wanting to create a list and share this with you guys for some time now. There's just movies that I think have a scene or a sequence or a moment in which a song was picked and it's so perfect. So what I did was take the time to create a list of movies that I think utilize a song to really enhance a scene, or songs that I just really fucking like that made the movie more fun for me. Before I get into the video, I'm gonna explain what a needle drop moment is. So essentially, it's a moment in a movie or TV show in which a song is added for the movie's cinematic purposes. One popular example I can think of is the scene in American Psycho in which Christian Bale is about to kill Jared Leto, all while in the background the song Hip to Be Squared is playing. Final Destination has a history of including great songs in its movies. One that comes to mind is Highway to Hell in Final Destination 2, when Kimberly's in the car and she's on her way to death, literally highway to hell. I believe they hit the nail the most with this one though. In this scene, Love Rollercoaster by the Ohio Players accompanies our first two deaths in Final Destination 3. This is the infamous tanning bed death of Ashley and Ashlyn. Right before they are burned to death, they're going through music to play and they ended up picking up this song. That song is such a fucking classic. This scene is great because they go from happily singing this fun, upbeat, funky song, and then it's just straight to them screeching. And you can't help but just groove to this song while we're watching these bitches burn to death. It's honestly such a great time. If the last song I heard was Love Rollercoaster, I would die happy. I think that's a very peaceful way to die because that's a great song. Ghost Ship has made its way back into another Ghosdee video because I just love this film so much. I broke the rules just a little bit by including this on my list because this song is actually written for this script. I didn't know until I was prepping for this video because it just sounded so like it could have been a song on the radio at the time. The song is called My Little Box by Frizzle. Frizzle has also made music for the 2000s remake of 13 Ghosts. I like his style. I'm really into the style. That's why this movie made this list. When this song is being played, we are getting a scene in which the little girl, Katie, is revealing the truth behind the bloodbath of the opening scene. If you know this movie opens with the fucking bloodbath. It is not revealed until later in the movie. What is that? This song sounds like a quintessential early 2000 goth rock bop, and I just think it perfectly blends well with this scene of chaos and violence. It's so chilling in the moment as a first time watch, learning like what the fuck is happening and hearing like the spooky sounds of the song. The song is kind of fucking spooky. To add to it all, the editing style, which y'all know I've talked about this before. It's the 2000s thriller, horror, quick, flashy type editing. I can't get sick of it. I will never get sick of it. I think it looks great. I think it's just fun and it just kind of adds to that type of tone in that type of movie, especially for that era. Fear Street Part 1 is a 90s music lover's dream. This film is packed with 90s bops from start to finish, even giving us one sequence where there's 3 bops back to back. That was a little bit overkill. Anyway, I love Hey by the Pixies. It's actually also soundtrack. Another one of my favorite movies, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, the movie that led me to loving this song. So when I first watched Fear Street, I was like, oh my god, this is my fucking jam. These two gays are just sitting listening to Pixies in the 90s, and it's on a fucking real ass mixtape. We put our mixtapes on CDs. It wasn't the same. I respect a CD playlist, that shit's fucking real, but the mixtapes, that's the real shit. That's the fucking real shit. I want to give all the props to director and writer Lee Janiak. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's just so clear that she knows her shit and she knows how to really put a movie in that decade. Fear Street 1998 really reigned supreme for me because of that. There's nothing better than Beach Boys being shut the fuck up and Fuck the Police being turned the fuck on, all while this white bitch is getting chopped up. That's cinema, baby. And it's hilarious because this Karen ass character is like, call the police. In this case, she probably should call the police because her husband's like stabbing her and shit. But it's still funny because instead Siri's like, yeah, fuck the police. A satisfying moment. Fuck the police being in a movie that is political, anti-government, anti-capitalism. You gotta have fuck the police in it. I'm only gonna say this once, but white people were really onto something when they wrote Freebird by Lynard Skynyrd. I love this shit in Forrest Gump. And I love this shit in this movie. I covered this movie on my channel and I was honest about how I'm not a huge Devil's Rejects fan. I'm not a huge Rob Zombie fan. White man with dreads aside, I just don't really vibe with his style, his choice in characters. But I respect the man. That man knows what the fuck he's fucking doing. I will say that. Just because I don't agree with the cultural appropriating rat's nest on your head and the racist, annoying characters that you write about, I gotta, give props to people that at least know what the fuck they're doing. 100% realize that nigga knew what the fuck he was doing when we arrived to this climax of Freebird being playing at the end, where the Firefly family is pretty fucked. They're pretty fucked. Low-key reminds me of Set It Off in a way. The scene where like there's all the cops and like she has to get out of the car. It's so dramatic because they shoot her up and like she goes up like a G. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of that because it's like they're just facing the damage that they've done. And the lyrics in Freebird just match this scene so well. The vibe of Freebird. And I think they managed to have the whole song play from start to finish. Damn near. Strangers Pray at Night is one of those movies that have a great soundtrack from start to finish, but I can't talk about all the songs. So I just wanted to highlight this moment, the pool scene where Luke has come head to head with Masked Man after one of the other strangers have died. I believe Pinup Girl. But they're having this battle in the pool and Bonnie Tyler is just fucking blasting Total Eclipse of the Heart. And that song is like weirdly dramatic, heavy 80s drama. Like, I don't know how else to put it, but that just colors the scene so well. Speaking of color, the neon lighting, honestly, the scene is beautiful and it's shot pretty well. There's a great pull-out wide shot that I really like during an action sequence. It's like this 80s ballad is playing and these two guys are like, going head to head and it's like this dramatic dance ballad. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Shaun of the Dead is honestly one of my all-time favorites, and I had so much fun revisiting this scene for this video. It's just genius. It's just fucking genius. Down to the choreography. Characters are moving in sync with the music. Queen is such a hit band. This is such a hit song, but the lyrics, Don't Stop Me Now, is a perfect way to soundtrack a zombie battle. Just the way that it's like shot and edited, it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot to really tune into with this scene. Oh, that's the end of my video. Thanks guys for watching this video. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. You can always hit the bell to be notified whenever I release new content. Follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at ghosty_, Twitter at ghosty, and Letterboxd at ghosty. I'll see you guys in the next video.